All right, so I am so ready for summer, and today I wanted to share with you 5 fragrances that I am super excited about wearing during summer, and that I'm probably starting to wear right now because it's spring and I am just ready to bust them out. Stay tuned so I can show you guys. So I have been waiting a year already to bust up these beautiful fragrances because fruity is one of my favorite accords, and as you know, it's not really a good thing to pull out during the winter, so I have been waiting for these fragrances to be able to be worn for almost a year. So without further ado, I'm going to start with Chevaux D'or from the House of CHEVAUX. As you guys know, the House of CHEVAUX is known for their beautiful cupcakes that are plated in gold, and these Swarovski crystals that are supposed to be hand placed on the cap of it, and their attention to detail is just incredible. I love everything about it. I like that the way the glass looks, how it's like ombre, it's just fades into something lighter, different color than the top. It's just, the whole thing is beautiful. The experience from beginning to bottom is great. But let's talk about the juice. The juice, at least in Chevaux D'or, is one of my favorites. It is not overly fruity in my opinion. It has only raspberry, wild strawberries, magnolia, 3 different type of roses, and it's got vanilla and tonka bean as well. And if you have seen any of my videos, you would know that I am a sucker for tonka bean and vanilla. And of course, any fruity accords to me will always call my attention. And this is one of the fragrances that I wasn't sure about really exploring because I felt afraid that this fragrance would be too loud, you know, knowing the House of CHEVAUX, and so I thought it would be probably too sweet, too sugary, too sweet, fruity, and sometimes those fragrances just really just cause a headache, or they smell synthetic. This one doesn't, at least not to me, and that's one that I absolutely recommend, and it's Chevaux D'or by the House of CHEVAUX. The next one that I have for you guys is a house that I started really paying attention to about 2.5 years ago. The first fragrance that got me started is this one, is Meliora by Parfums de Marly. Parfums de Marly is a really wonderful house. They only have 10 fragrances in their feminine line, and I have all of them, but this fragrance is the one that I started my collection with that house, and it's delicious. I got it about 2 years ago. The blackcurrant, the red berries, and the cassis, and all of those things are one of the things that really stand out to me. I feel like the musk that is in there is very subtle. I think it just kind of just gives it that really nice clean smell in the bottom note. But the ylang ylang and the lily of the valley are what for me make this fragrance even more beautiful, because it doesn't take long for those middle notes to really kind of hit, and the musk is just so beautiful. It almost makes it smell a little bit like tonic, almost. Not yet, I mean, not quite there yet, but it's a wonderful fragrance, and I absolutely recommend it. And it's Meliora by by Parfums de Marly. And the next one is a fragrance that from a house that I've been wanting also to explore a little bit. I have very little knowledge about this house, and I was able to sniff some of their perfumes in my local Saks, and I was in love with them. The first time I heard about this fragrance was by a YouTuber, and the name of the fragrance is Mango Skin, and it's absolutely delicious. I only got the smaller bottle because they didn't have anything bigger, so I had to go with whatever they had. And oh my god, this fragrance, it makes my mouth water. It's so delicious. It's got so many interesting notes in there. It's got your mango, your orange, your violet, of course, one of my favorites, frangipani, ylang ylang, and blackcurrant as well. And one of the things that I loved about this fragrance is that it introduced me to civet, which is in the notes, and also to red wine in the note. I don't think I have anything bad at all to say about this fragrance. It's all positive. It's good. It doesn't have great longevity, but that kind of sometimes comes hand in hand with this fruity, you know, tropical fragrances that you have to reapply, because, you know, fruits don't tend to stick around sometimes on a fragrance. But this fragrance is just absolutely delicious, and it's again Mango Skin by Belgium, and it's a delicious fragrance. The next fragrance I have been wearing for about 3 weeks. Not lately, but I have been wearing for about 3 weeks altogether. And I don't have a full bottle of it. It's in the way. It's on the way, but it's by Xerjoff. It's called La Capitale. You guys have probably heard of it. I have ordered a bunch of these ones because I just wasn't sure. I kept going back and forth because the notes in it, there are some notes, most of the notes for me were very, very beautiful. It was something that I'm really passionate about. They were very gourmand because it has caramel, it's got strawberry, peach, and it's just, you know, beautiful. It's delicious, it's mouth-watering. And I really liked how, I mean, it's not listed that it has any oud in it, but it smells like it has oud in the background. It would probably be the leather that is in there. I am not 100% sure, but I know it has labdanum, and that one is supposed to act like leather and amber together. So I don't know if it's a combination of those two. I don't know, or maybe the leather, but I could swear that this has oud in it. However, that caramel and that strawberry in it, absolutely delicious. It's to die for. I am on I have another one left, but my fragrance, my full bottle, is on the way, so it will be getting here probably sometime in the next 2 days, and I will be adoring it because I don't know why I gave it so much thought. It's just that these fragrances are so expensive that you really want to be 100% sure that you can't live without it. So I figure I'm spending more money buying these things on bulk than if I just got the entire fragrance. So, and for that reason, I absolutely recommend it. It's by Xerjoff, La Capitale. And last but not least, I wanted to share with you guys, it was my Mother's Day present. I have been wanting this fragrance for such a long time. I know I've heard a lot of it, and I've read a lot of it, and I told my family that I loved it, and I was pleasantly surprised with it. And it's going to be CRUZ DEL SUR, also by Xerjoff, from the Shooting Stars, from the collection of the Shooting Stars collection, and it is absolutely beautiful. It came in this box right here, and it came with as you can see, it's got a plaque right here. I guess it tells you the number of the batch right there. It is just absolutely beautiful. It's a 50 ml. They don't come in any bigger size. This is what you get. It's a 50 ml, and it comes with this thing right here, which is a piece of a meteorite. So mine came with the certificate of authenticity of the Meliora, and so the Meliora pieces are in here, and they're quite heavy. They're beautiful. Everything that came with it, it just seems to be like it's just so beautiful. Maybe it's because I'm so in love with this brand. I'm slowly falling in love, madly in love with Xerjoff. They have, it's a huge house. I mean, they have so many fragrances that you need you need to really just take a week to tour as to what they have, because they have different collections and all of them are just wonderful. I mean, there's one fragrance for each person's taste. I'm telling you, it's a huge house. Anyway, we're gonna talk about CRUZ DEL SUR. CRUZ DEL SUR is a mango, guava, pineapple, and what else? Okay, it's got milk notes in it. I know it's got cedar. I know it's got musk. I know it's got dry fruits. I think it's all I can remember for now. But this fragrance is beautiful from beginning to end, and in my opinion is one of the most beautifully done lactonic fruity fragrances that you can ever find in the market. You do not find any oud or woody smells in here. It's all just fruity, mango, pineapple, guava, lactonic. It's like you're smelling a beautiful ice cream made out of all those things, like a shake that has all those fruits in it. This beautiful vanilla like scent, and I know this one is not saying that it has vanilla anywhere, but it's just so sweet and so delicious, and it's wonderful, and I love it. And believe it or not, it has quite a bit of a good longevity. I wore it yesterday for Mother's Day, and it lasted me the entire day. I got up in the morning early to go have my coffee. I put it on, and by the time it was like 7-8 o'clock, I could still smell it when I was watching TV. So this is a great fragrance, and again is Xerjoff CRUZ DEL SUR from the Shooting Stars collection. And that's gonna be doing it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will be posting other videos regarding other subjects. I got a few fragrances in the mail that I want to share with you guys that I had ordered before my spending diet, and they will be getting here sometime soon, and I want to share that with you guys. But other than that, today is it for today, and thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, share, comment, and like so that you can help me grow our channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.